Hello to you. I'm Jessie R. Johnson. This is the greatest mystery of all mysteries. There are several types of mysteries, all to be solved. Please share and subscribe. There is one mystery that is physically and non-physically, mentally and non-mentally, utter impossible to solve, has never been solved, and in total never shall nor will ever be solved, because it is not of the mind, nor a matter of how much data, information shall be collected, or of memory, or of knowledge accumulated. This simple mystery defies every mystery, so you might find this hard to understand. The mystics, Buddhas, awakened spiritually, call it the divine mystery, which is no small thing. This should not need any explaining, but humans by the billions are so mentally and spiritually inert through their own collective behaviors that I'll go ahead and give a few more words of understanding. We'll start with A. There are two types of knowing. Number one, mind memory knowing, and number two, no mind, no memory knowing. Memory holds all information of your life. You have no language, no age, country, and 1,000 other things without memory, of which you wouldn't have. Why? Because words, signs, symbols, thoughts, language, images, and all information from all 18 senses do not go beyond the mind. We'll go to B. You will never know what anything is. That is correct. We are not true knowing beings. True knowing beings. Our knowing comes from our structure. No structure, no form of knowing. Experience is based on memory. The past is extended memory. The future is projected information from memory. The present is a split second. 1/100th to 1/10,000th of a second. The present is a split second in the past and still memory. We'll go to C. Beyond time, beyond space is literal infinity of no mind. A fingertip, as an example, a fingertip can touch other things, including other fingertips, but cannot touch itself. The mind can mind everything, but cannot go beyond itself. We'll go to D, as in David. The mind reaches its own limit when it reaches ultimate limiting concepts, moving from physics to the true spiritual. To have physics, you must have communications in some forms. No communications in language, signs, symbols, gestures, visuals, etc. No physics. And there are 4 levels to physics: classical, modern, Tesla, and Johnson. 2 of those limiting concepts are ineffable. That means beyond every form of communications, beyond any form of concept, words, etc. And indeterminable. The indeterminable is indeterminable. We'll go to E. Whatever this is that we term universe, cosmos, or world is on several scales. The M-A-C-R-O, the macroscopic, that means the big scales. The macroscopic scale we humans and other animals and plants see this on is a real and actual apparency, like a movie film, which produces the illusion of apparent motion. Instead, as reality, nothing in reality is in fact moving. It is apparency of motion that produces actuality. And this real and actual it is instantaneous, simultaneous, spontaneous, and is the 0th dimensions, with no derivative, and yet having a seamless continuity. with no duration and no existence and no non-existence. Beyond time and space logic or reference, we'll go to F. The mind is a byproduct of the complex physiology, which is composed of atoms, etc., which are in themselves high vibration frequencies of 10 to the 20th power of hertz per second, and other forms of vibrations and waves, electric, magnetic ether fields, and a last form field, consciousness. The mind at base needs memory. No memory, no self, no name, no age, etc. None. If you had, as an example, if you had or have amnesia and could not remember your name, who are you without your name? And beyond mind, then what? We'll go to G. Time, space are not real in and of themselves, but are reference tools, Tools, reference tools of the mind. Necessary for survival. Weight, mass, speed, velocity, big, small, etc. are comparative references with many others. Reference is necessary. For regular understanding, experience, and knowledge to work, reference is needed. We'll go to H. For the mind to be, there is the processes of the body. For the body to be, there must be energy. For energy to be, there must be motion. For motion to be, there must be change. And to recognize all of this and more, there must be consciousness. For it is consciousness which is the middle ground to all of it, to absolutely all of it. Consciousness witnesses all activities of all 18 senses, all internal and external existences, all mind, all life and non-life, and is the witness of a universe, cosmos, world. We'll go without consciousness, there is no witnessing of a universe. We'll go to I. We are limited systems. We are limited systems in the forms of physical, mental, and life systems. Our knowledge and experience is limited. At the same time, we are extraordinary products of the processes of nature. Unfathomable, extraordinary systems. No robot, no android, no mechanical system can ever equal this ourselves. We'll go to J. Beyond our beingness, existentness, most humans by the multi-billions would say, think, or feel that this so-called universe, cosmos, world is a given. When studied, analyzed, etc., it is not such a simple given. It is literally infinity beyond that. Simple assessment. Simply stated, so-called simply stated, so-called, there is reality realized in its own right. At the ultimate base, it is and is not simultaneously at and in the same zeroth, trans-zeroth, not one, two or more, and not zero, trans-dimension. We'll go to K. Change is a zeroth dimensional transform of non-time, non-space, non-referential. This zeroth dimension, to give it definition, is a whole without parts, non-creatable, non-destroyable, non-reachable, non-durational, non-existential, and is about 90 base dimensions, of which about 80 of those 90 dimensions having several hundred sub-dimensions between them. In other words, the beginningless begins forever. The endless ends forever. Zeroth dimensions. We'll go to L. The ultimate greatest mystery of all and every mystery is, it isn't when the universe began or ends. This is meaningless. Or where the universe is, or what the universe cosmos is and its contents, or why the universe is, which is meaningless, or how the universe is and its contents, or has infinity or affinity, or a so-called God or gods which do not exist, or even reality itself. It is that the universe, reality, is the case at all. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. Please share this video and subscribe, and have a fine day.